Hi, it's Mary Angela Parodi, and today I really felt called to just share something I've been guided today is about what's happening right now around the world. Is we're being asked to pause, and in this pause we're experiencing a time of reflection. So despite all the chaos that's going around the world, we're all being asked to become really still, and often we can get caught in our mind. Our mind can be really amplified and we can go into the future, and especially into a fearful future. And when that happens, there is so much connection to the negativity around the world and how much fear is already embedded in our psyche, our collective consciousness of not just now, but really magnifying the lens on the other things that we've experienced in our lifetime where we have felt fearful. So the light is just being shined on to us where we are holding that fear. And so I'm just asking you today to drop down from that fearful mind into your heart and make your connection to the divine and to the light above us, so that we are receiving the guidance into our heart. Just feel that connection just dropping down now. Because when we're connected to the divine realm, the angelic realm, our ancestors, we are always being supported. And even if we're being asked right now to pause, it's because something new is being birthed from us. I know most of you in my community are creatives and healers, and that's why I've been asked from my guides to really come forward and just, take a stand for you guys, because I'm taking a stand for myself, that we are being called right now to raise our vibration, to actually speak more than ever, so that we can start to build up our community in a different way, not from a place of fear. So again, just dropping down into that heart and making that connection to your guides, to your ancestors that really want to speak through you, because this is where we can start channeling our writing, using our cards, being creative with our healing that's available to us. And as we drop down into the center of the earth and really breathe up that connection to Mother Earth, focus on that breath and really focus on that exhalation going to the center of Mother Earth. There's a chakra in the center of the Earth Star chakra, that we can then be a channel, a conduit for the divine and the earth frequencies. And as we do that, we're calling in the ancestors, the embedded knowledge within the earth, all the layers of Mother Earth that's 4 million years old. That's so incredible to know that there are all these crystals and fossils and imprinting of knowledge in the earth. And as we do that, we connect to all this ancestral wisdom embedded in that center of the earth. And as we do that, we become that channel, and that starts to pulse up through us. And when we are connected to this channel, we can receive healing. And as we receive healing, and in this pause that we're being asked to go through right now, we are awakening into an initiation process. And initiation is, we are moving into the next phase, and to do that we have to let go of something. A part of us has to die, and we are seeing a lot of loss right now, a lot of letting go that we haven't been prepared for. And as that's happening, we are all feeling really unstable, but this is because we are shedding an old part of ourselves. As I'm speaking, I can really feel some grief coming up for my community of what we're letting go. But as we do this, and I know you're feeling this as well, because as empaths, we feel so much. And I know I used to feel overloaded by everything. Too much was coming in because I was a sponge. But as I've strengthened my vibration and my boundaries, I'm able to actually call in more of my inner strength, so that I'm not absorbing everything else. I'm able to be a channel for healing, and as we do that, we are bringing more of ourselves through. So in this initiation process, we're letting this part of ourselves die, let go. And in that, there's more space to open up into something new that's available to us. that we didn't have access to before. And this is coming up from our wellspring, our sacred space, our sacred power is rising up from the earth, igniting that solar plexus above our navel to really bring through our passion and purpose that we are meant to be stepping into for this next quarter of our phase. The next 3 months is essential in this new birth that's coming up. And as we do that, this is our true expression. This is what we've been preparing for such a long time, for years. I know I've been meditating since my 20s, so for 30 years I've been really working on my mindset and helping my mind go from that fearful, negative thinking into a choice of course correcting how I'm thinking in something that brings me joy, so that I'm not totally feeling, overwhelmed and out of control, and just focusing on that spiral of what is out of my control and coming back into that place of peace and centeredness. So today I'm just passing on this information of letting the guides come through this, the ancestral wisdom to come through, because as we call them in, I want you to get a sense of your guides really being around you. Make it a bit more tangible. I've got my ancestors from my Chilean background. I've got my other ancestors from my Italian background. And as we call them in, I'm not alone. I'm here with my tribe. I'm here with my family. So much of us are feeling disconnected from our family because they're interstate or we can't see them, but they are here in spirit. So I want you to feel this sense of your ancestors, your family, really feeling solid in this center right now, in this connection. And they are passing on the strengths of what they've experienced, their resilience that they've overcome, everything they've had to go through. I know both sides of my family have gone through so many hardships that they have been courageous, they have brave, and that's within our DNA. That's already there in us. So I want you to get a sense of letting these guides, our ancestral spirits, come through so that we feel that connection. We are part of that. We're not isolated. We're part of this interconnection web of this solidarity as we walk in through this initiation process of being pausing, of breathing, of just birthing this new frequency that's coming through, where we as healers are being asked to step up in a greater way, to help with our services, to be a channel for peace, of love, of stability, of strength, of knowing that this is just a phase we're going through and there will be this monumental shift for all of us. And so we are asked to rise up, and in our connection we are raising our vibration, and the more we do this together, we're lighting up so many parts of the world. Because of our stability, our connection, our alignment, we're bringing this healing wave through, not just by ourselves. We're connected to this frequency of other healers, our family all around the world, and feel this wave rising up so that we are being a messenger of peace, being empowered through our expression, through our inspired message, so that we are supporting other members of our family, our community, our clients. So big love to you. That was my share for today, and I will be coming on in a couple of days with some more guidance around being that vessel of light and healing so that we can make a bigger difference in the world. And if you're interested in my work and working with me further, I do have a free video series I'll post on this link, so that you are focusing on being that channel, being really grounded and connected, calling in the ancestral wisdom so that you are of greater frequency and of light, so that you are contribution. So big love, and I know we're all in this phase together, and we will rise up and create greater change. Big love.